Conserve. Say it loud. Conserve. Conserve means protect and keep secure and guard from corruption. The corruption of the LGBTQ, queer, gay, trans, bi, we got to expose all that wokeness and get them out of this Disney mindset all day long.
I'm a military wife. I have 2 children that actually go to school in Osceola County. One just graduated and joined boot camp. So I'm ready for our kids to actually get back to reading and writing and doing the best that they can. Stay out of the social construct. Stay out of this stuff. They need to learn how to read. They need to learn how to write. And they need to learn how to do math.
We need to be more grateful. So Disney, let me tell you something. This is the message that I have for you. We're not going away. You're not taking and stealing the innocence of our children. You're not stealing their souls, because we are putting a stop to this today, and we won't be watching like punks, because this mama bear is out. And I promise you today, like myself and my organization will fight for every children in the United States of America. And I will not, and I repeat, I promise you, I will not allow them to steal their innocence.
Let's hear from Laura real quick. She's going to get up here and talk to us.
Well, thanks for everybody coming out today. You know, this is one of the most important issues in our country, protecting the future of our nation, our children. And that is why we were all here today. And, you know, it's really sick what's happening in this country. I'm a candidate for Congress in Florida's 11th district, and with the new redistricting maps that are taking place, it's looking like my new district is going to include the Disney properties. And so when I am your next Congresswoman, I'm going to fight to ensure that we protect parental rights, because the radical left in this country and multinational corporations are waging an absolute war and assault on parental rights. They think that the Democrat Party and the transgender LGBTQ mafia in this nation is going to tell you, the parents, what your children should be learning in school, what they should be watching on TV. I just got back from an Easter egg hunt this morning in Wildwood, where I'm running for Congress as well, and then I drove over here. And I met a mother at the Easter egg hunt. She was there with her husband and her 5-year-old son. She told me that she had to take Disney away from her son because he came home from school one day, a little 5-year-old boy, and said, "Mommy, I like boys." A 5-year-old boy. And she said, "No, honey, you don't. You like girls." And she said, "Where did you hear that? Who told you that you like boys?" And he said, "Disney." Okay, whatever happened to the innocence, preserving the innocence of our children? You know, people have been totally brainwashed. The bill is called the Parental Rights and Education Bill. It doesn't even mention the word gay a single time. And yet you see Disney and Big Tech and all of these multinational corporations, right, coming together, pledging millions of dollars to go after Governor Ron DeSantis and Republican candidates. And I see a lot of candidates here from throughout Florida, many who traveled from all over the state of Florida, school board candidates, congressional candidates, all types of county commission candidates, and you should really give yourselves a round of applause for, you know, making the trip up here to Disney World and protesting in support of protecting our children. And really, that's all I just wanted to say. If you're interested in learning more about my campaign, you can go to LauraLoomerForCongress.com, but we need fighters. It's not enough anymore to send do-nothing Republicans to Congress who are going to sit on the sidelines while our children are being sexualized. Okay, they are being brainwashed and taught to hate themselves and hate this country with CRT and the LGBTQ agenda. And so, you know, make sure you get out and vote August 23rd, okay? You gotta, wherever you live in the state of Florida, you gotta support the America First candidates in your district who are going to protect you, your children, and ensure that we don't live in a communist country controlled by woke corporations. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Laura.
What's going on?
Well, we're out here, you know, protesting against Disney's sexualization of children. We're protesting Disney's assault on children and their innocence, and we're rallying in support of Governor Ron DeSantis and his Parental Rights and Education Bill, which was recently signed into law this last week. Party and woke corporations like Disney have decided to lie and push propaganda out about the Parental Rights and Education bill. It's about protecting children, kindergartners through third graders, making sure they're not taught about sex and masturbation, but they want to make it seem like this is about, you know, not saying gay, don't say gay. Well, the bill doesn't even say gay. They're trying to make it out to be a homophobic bill when it's about allowing parents to have the authority and the decision making over whether or not their children are learning about sexuality.
No, I don't want them to identify me. Yeah.
Supporting our Make America Great Again. We have to bring back the innocence to our children. Let them go to Disney and have fun. Let children be children. They don't need to be talked to about sex. They don't need to be told about all these different things that are going on that are adult issues. Let the innocence of the children. So I support Ron DeSantis 100% on the bill. It's not anti-gay. That has nothing to do with gay. It has everything to do with parental rights and protecting our children.
I gotta tell you, my initial belief when I read the bill was, damn, this bill does not go far enough. It should have been moving forward.
Amen, brother.
Of course, I'm still gonna support it because it's better than nothing. But I gotta tell you, we gotta make sure that the Republicans in the state of Florida amend this piece of legislation going into next session to bring it to the 12th grade. We should have absolutely zero groomers in our public school system here in the state of Florida. I don't care if they're 15, 16, 17, or 18-year-olds. Teachers need to teach arithmetic, English, history, natural science. Apparently this is a crazy right-wing concept that teachers should be focused on actual education and not grooming and pedophilia.
We're trying to elevate awareness about what Disney's doing and how long they've been doing it. And did you know 60% of all the people, all Disney guests last year, 60% of them were adults with no children. 60% of their guests were adults with no children last year. We're not going to put up with it anymore. We want to honor Governor Ron for his 1557 bill.
We will not deal with this hate outside of Disney. We will not deal with what these folks are saying, that we're pedophiles. It's disgusting. I can say right now that I was sexually assaulted by my father at 8 years old because of who I am. And so many others have their stories, but it's great to have all of these folks right here, except for the other people, but this gentleman here, and your other organizer here. So it's great just to have that solidarity, that love. That's what this is, and that's what a truly America looks like. That's what community looks like.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, so how many people were involved with the Disney walkout here? Was it just...
It was just me, so I had multiple outlets that interviewed me, so it was just me on my own, the only lone cast member that was here.
Has anybody else walked out yet?
No, it happened on March 22nd.
So you guys have been, I know it's kind of a mixed bag because you receive, I know the Disney Corporation is a GOP funder, but why do you think these folks are angry? Like, why do you think they're here?
They're angry because that Disney is standing up to Ron DeSantis. Disney is standing up to the right-wing Republican lawmakers here, and Disney already knows that them coming out. I was angry. Don't get me wrong. I was angry when Disney came out late, but I am not proud to be a cast member just yet again. But I am proud to stand here in solidarity, knowing that Disney has our backs. And this is not political. What it is that Disney is taking a stand for us. Is taking a stand for LGBTQ cast members. Taking a stand against any hateful future legislation, not just here in Florida, but Texas, but all across the country right now that these bills are being brought up. What we're seeing here, these arguments, this is not who we are. And this is, I mean, right now we're here, I'm standing and holding my ground, peaceful as I can be, holding in all my anger. But you know what? What we gotta do is vote. That's what we gotta do.
We don't like pedophilia in the South, so that's why. This is relevant.
I believe it's a hate symbol. I believe it's a hate symbol.
What? Hey,
you know that flag was used for the Confederacy shorter than Obama's presidency.
Oh,
enjoy it.
Well, we'll accept that Obama was a piece of shit president.
To anybody watching, you deserve to be who you are.
Right,
you are
deserve
loved.
to be who you are.
If you live in
you
a
deserve to
home
have Southern
that doesn't support
pride.
you,
Okay?
people
Southern
support
pride. You
you.
deserve to be.
How weird is this?
I ain't flying Southwest, don't ask me. No, and I ain't wearing no mask. And all you liberals better stop trying to harass me. You know we try to stop the steal. Sparing me Republican, pop the red pill. Now the whole world screaming, fuck Joe Biden. Not Americans and PBs out here wildin'.
Oh, I'm not America. I'm a child molester. I'm a child pedophile.
I'm not saying anybody has to play along with anything. I'm just saying that individuals have the right to express themselves without being told that a teacher is going to lose their job if they acknowledge somebody else's family situation that might have parents in a public way. They shouldn't be afraid of losing their job. That's ridiculous. It has nothing to do with anything. You know that's had nothing to do with anything. You're just using that as a shield so you can play your little delusions. You don't even know me. Because you're pro-trans. I look when you're bringing the kid. You're bringing them up to do some protest. Stop. You're literally at a protest yourself. I'm not bringing a child into this. Well, I mean, you just screamed in a child's face. I don't think you should really be around many children personally. They shouldn't be at a protest. I disagree. I think that more children should be at protests. I think the world would be a better place if more children are used as shields so that no one can actually. My children will never. I don't believe my children. Yeah, exactly. Should they give away all the rights to fucking our future, play soccer or play tennis? I stayed over here and let you guys do your thing. Because I stayed over here. I didn't come over there trying to be aggressive with you guys. You all came over here.
You'll be safe.
I appreciate it. Oh no, you're gonna cancel people? And you're not aggressive. You just think you have that power. I don't think I could cancel you if I wanted to. I'm not worried. The whole trans cult does it. I don't know who you are. How can I possibly cancel you? Why are you okay with men pretending to be lesbians? Why are you okay with that? There's no. Why are you okay with that? I can't have a conversation with you, so I'm not going to keep doing this. Why? Are you okay with a man, a guy with a penis, telling me that he's got a lady dick? There's no point in continuing this conversation. Because you are okay with it. You support it. Yes. See, there's the truth. She supports men pretending to be lesbians. No, it's not men pretending to be lesbians. And forcing their penises on the lesbian's face. But I understand how you are men. They are fucking men. They can get you pregnant, okay? Like your fucking man did. You fake bisexual. Pansexual. There's no such thing as pansexual. Bisexual. Pansexual. But she doesn't have no respect for lesbians. She really doesn't. Okay. She wants to have a lesbian community that's full of men, and those men get to tell lesbians that we're bigots if we don't suck their dicks. Oh, absolutely.
I'm so confused.
Oh yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Well, that's what they're doing.
Why don't we ask the one?
You could not let me have a boundary.
What about women's sports? Do you think it's okay though?
Allowed to have lesbians are not allowed according to you. You're the fun man. I literally just spoke for myself, so now you're trying to decide my feelings. You absolutely have the right to any. You just told me you would suck a man and a lesbian. So therefore you're putting men in my spaces.
But that's not fair though. Like that swimmer, that one swimmer,
he's a man.
He's well, whatever gender he wants.
He is a man, a grown ass man.
They are biologically.
She doesn't care about the women that got second and third place.
Then the rest of those women swimmers, that's not
swim
fair.
all their whole life.
What about all of the trans athletes who transitioned,
They're on drugs. They should be disqualified. Sports is not a right. Sports is not a right. If you're a sports, you're not allowed to be at
matter either way. I mean, they shouldn't be there either way.
There's a reason they separate men and women in
Yeah,
sports.
exactly. Wait, that's your opinion. Is that opinion?
No, it's not opinion.
It's a fact.
Let's separate opinion from fact. I have a higher testosterone
Do you
level.
want to fight me?
Look at those ultimate
Do you want to fight me or him? Do you want to fight me or do you want to fight him? Who are you got to fight? Him or me? You get your idea as a woman right now. So
I'm a guy and I wouldn't want to fight.
who would you rather fight?
Honestly, I don't really want to fight you either.
I win, but still.
Okay, hey, I've done competitive fighting.
I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Do you have something against me? Why are you being hateful towards me? Why do you want to fight her instead of me?
I didn't even say that.
Well, do you want to use sports?
Listen, men and women are different, and that's a good thing.
You don't care. See, your opinion is you don't care. You give opinions and you want people to follow your shit, but you don't care who loses.
But
you don't care who loses.
Women are being pulverized in those ultimate fighting championships.
Oh my God! I'm not a fan, but I know what a dog is. You're so stupid. You're so fucking stupid and ignorant. You're trying to teach people. You don't want to be so much higher than everybody else. You're not. You're fucking inferior.
Take a breath. I know it's an emotionally charged subject. I know it's an emotionally charged subject.
No, it's not to her because she's straight.
Isn't
She
it
has a
interesting
heterosexual
though?
life, and she gets around, play her little kids, like these little
If
outfits,
something were,
and she's special. She's not.
If something were objectively good for kids and women and lesbian women of all ages,
It's not.
Why would it infuriate somebody like that? That's obviously somebody who's very upset about something.
Going on that I think is clear she's a
I would try to understand why.
She has been deep in the trenches with all this for 15 years. That's why she's so passionate. She's not mental.
That's not just passion, though. I love the whole lesbian community because a bunch of men decided they're gay because they're not lesbians. That's your
true.
fault.
This is true. The Reddit community, our lesbians, has been completely wiped out
Who wants to get killed?
because people like you say that men
people
can
like
be
you.
women.
Your side tries to blame it on social media and the pandemic. That has nothing to do with it.
You guys need to